This video's essential question is, what is one tip or trick that you would give to somebody in school? Please comment down below or email me at contact@lifechapters, that is 2 S's in the word chapters.com, and enjoy the video. Tip number 1, put your phone away, or even better, put it on do not disturb and out of your line of sight. Now, you may be asking, Caleb, why should I do this? Well, us teenagers, we all have social media, and social media can be very distracting. It leads to unwanted multitasking, and the brain just isn't at its peak when we multitask. That's just not how it works. If you're constantly checking social media every 10 minutes and then going back to your homework, you'll develop something called attention residue. According to Google, attention residue is part of their attention is focused on a prior task, and as a result, their attentional focus and psychological presence are likely to be reduced. That's what happens whenever you switch tasks constantly between social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or just anything else, and then go back to homework. Now, my computer science teacher actually did an experiment when it comes to notifications on social media. He had us put a tally mark on the board every single time we got a notification. My class actually got 1,500 notifications, and he did the math, and that equates to one notification every 5 seconds. Now, how do you expect yourself to focus when you've got your social media popping off like that? That's crazy. But realistically, not all of our social media accounts are popping off like that. You might get a notification every 5 minutes, but regardless, that still is a huge distraction, and it can be detrimental to your cognitive performance. Another reason that I found that you should put your phone away when you do your homework comes from this article called "Smartphones Reduce Available Cognitive Capacity." Listen to this quote. Although these devices have immense potential to improve welfare, their persistent presence may come at a cognitive cost. In this research, we test the brain drain hypothesis that the mere presence of one's own smartphone may occupy limited capacity cognitive resources, thereby leaving fewer resources available for other tasks and undercutting cognitive performance. The key part from that whole quote are the words thereby leaving fewer resources available for other tasks and undercutting cognitive performance. It's literally scientifically proven that our smartphones reduce available cognitive capacity. Students who weren't consciously thinking about their cell phones still experienced a loss in ability, which meant that some of this distraction is happening at an unconscious level. That's insane. So just do yourself a favor and put your phone away. Tip number 2, utilize deep work. To briefly cover what deep work is a term coined by Cal Newport, and it's defined as professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push your cognitive capabilities to their limit. These efforts create new value, improve your skill, and are hard to replicate. If you want to learn more about this term deep work, read the book Deep Work by Cal Newport to understand it more. Deep work helps you get the most value out of your work by cutting out distractions such as social media. This kind of ties into the first tip or trick. To utilize deep work right now, you should cut out all distractions and put all your attention to one task. That's just a brief overview of what deep work is, but I will be covering deep work later down the road in a more detailed post. But for now, that's pretty much what it is. The third and final tip or trick to completing your schoolwork faster is to use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo. The technique uses a timer to break down work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. That was the definition I found on Google. Now, in my own words, it's a way of breaking down your time into 25-minute increments and then taking a 5-minute break. Then you start the process all over again. There are many reasons as to why this technique is effective. The first one is that it instills a sense of urgency. You're on a time restriction to do as much work as possible. The second reason is the breaks. The breaks help you renew your attention and focus, and they also eliminate that feeling that you get after focusing for a long period of time, which is categorized as fatigue. The third reason is that it helps you to get into the flow of things. Lots of people procrastinate on things because of the fear of how much time it'll take, but since the timer is only set for a short amount of time, 25 minutes, this will trick your brain into thinking, oh, well, I might as well work on this thing. The timer is only set for 25 minutes. By the time you're done with the 25 minutes, you'll want to keep on going because you realize that it wasn't that bad after all. To implement this technique right now, first you must get a timer. Second, set it to 25 minutes. Third, do the work. Then take a 5-minute break. Then repeat all those steps again. Then, after 4 Pomodoro sessions, take a 25-minute break and then revert back to the 25-minute work, 5-minute break schedule. If you made it this far into the podcast, I love you so much and thank you for listening. If you wish to answer the essential question or just you wish to talk to me, please email me at contact@lifechapters, that is 2 S's in the word chapters.com. And thank you for listening to the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.